Well, here we go again. Another road trip. This thing never gets old. I love that sticker so much. Oh, that's good. Well, hello again. Welcome back. For you guys, I don't know how long it's going to be between the last set of videos and now, but for us in real time, a lot has happened since the last time you saw us. It's been 3 months. I don't know when these videos are going to get released versus when they're being filmed, but it's May 19th for time reference. So that's what the day is. The last video we filmed was, when was it? When we were in...
In February.
It would have been West Palm. That was the end of January because we didn't film in Fort Myers or anything because... So the reason, well, two reasons. One reason, if you're coming from the other videos, we didn't keep filming past that. One, I didn't know what the response was going to be for them. I'm glad y'all have enjoyed these kind of behind the scenes things. Didn't know if y'all were going to like how like just chill and bland they were. Glad y'all do. So because of that, we didn't film anymore, and also the weather got stressful and stuff, and it was just a lot going on. So it was just too much to try to do this and all the main mini golf stuff. So didn't film anymore, but since then we've moved, and it's been like 3.5 months. So it's been a lot of time, but we're on the road again. Now knowing that you guys like these videos, I want to bring them back. We're going to try to film every day, and then once the videos can start rolling out, they might come out every day or every other day when I can edit them. But y'all can just see, even if it's a 2-minute video, if it's a 15-minute video, of just kind of the behind the scenes of what every day is. But today, we're hitting the road, leaving from like the central Tennessee, Knoxville area, heading up to Indianapolis. We're there for the first 3 or 4 days. Conveniently, at the hottest time, I was looking at the weather. I think they said this is possibly going to break the heat index record that was set in 1977 or something like that. Like it was the record was set in the 70s, and this week might break that. So that's great. That's gonna be a really welcome start getting back into everything. But welcome back. This is like a 6-week trip. A lot of different areas, a lot of different states and cities. Should be fun. Again, gonna film as much as I can, and possibly instead of doing like montages of a week at a time or a city at a time, you might just get every day one by one, whether again, if it's a 2-minute video or a 20-minute video. We'll see what happens, but welcome. We're sitting in traffic right now because there's road construction going on, and we're heading to Lexington, Kentucky for the first charge and to get lunch because neither one of us ate breakfast. It's 9:25 now. It's about 2 hours to get there and then another 2.5 hours to get to Indianapolis. It's a Sunday. Usually we don't film on the weekends because kids are out of school and stuff like that. People are off work. We're going to attempt to film something today. We'll see how that goes just based on what crowds are like. But yeah, welcome. Spring road trip. We'll see how it goes. And we'll probably see you in Kentucky for food. I don't know if that's a cooler or what that is, but that's amazing.
It's cute.
Pit stop. And we're back. Weird traffic. Like when we were rolling through, I didn't film anymore on the road just because we're just driving on the road. But it was for road construction for the morning, it said. But they didn't shut the road down. It just basically, they had like a police rolling traffic for whatever reason for like 7 miles. And we had to figure out how to like detour around it. But anyway, we're in Lexington now. It's exactly noon. And the supercharger was on the other side of this Meijer's or wherever we are. But there was a Culver's right across the road. So gonna grab some lunch. Charging to 100% says, how do we get through the bushes? It would take 50 minutes, which is just enough time to probably eat and get back, and then we can make it all the way to Indianapolis. So kind of worked out. And giant tree stick. It's warm. It's warm out. I think, like I said, it's gonna be a hot day today, but we're gonna try to film. We'll see what happens. But now, food. That was good.
Yeah.
Y'all have seen us eat enough in these videos. I don't need to film that anymore.
They say that in my videos.
Sure, like it's just copy and paste. Y'all know how that works. So now food's done. It's about 2 hours and 40 minutes to get from here to Indianapolis to the course we're going to check out. Hope it's not busy. It's at a driving range, so maybe we'll get lucky. We'll see. So either we'll see a little bit on the road or when we get there. And there's a big car coming behind us. Well, those are pretty. That was cool. Yeah, I just cleaned this before we left. And this poor fly, it did not make it. Oh yeah, that's going to be have to clean later. I think I had it set to go all the way up to 100% just so we'd have time. And I think it's at like 91, 92. We'll see. Go in there. Go in there. Go in there. Oh my God, why wouldn't you go in? Thank you. We'll see what we actually got to, just so I wouldn't get idle fees. But there's tons of them here that are open. This had 250s and 150s. We got to, what was that, like 92%, 319 miles? That works. Onward we go. One video down. We'll explain more when we get to the Airbnb because we are melting and kind of in a hurry. We'll be right back. Okay, we made it. I feel like you can tell, maybe it's just the lighting, but you feel almost like you can tell in my face just filming that one video how red we got. So we went to the first place, which y'all saw when we were in the car, that Oat Golf Center or whatever it was called. Got there. Course wasn't that busy. There was like maybe like 3 or 4 groups of 2 and a group of 8 that was on hole 3. And we didn't want to take the chance of them possibly not letting us play through and dealing with all that. And there was a group stuck behind them. So left that place, went over to the Orchard Golf Center, which you saw us leaving, got that one done, and I said it in that video, but for you guys too, it's, when I look at the Weather Channel, last week here, or I think like the last few days here, it was in the low 70s. The day we leave, which is in 4 days on Thursday, today's Sunday, it's going to be in the upper 60s for like the next like 5 days. Literally, the 4 days we're here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all 4 days are almost breaking the record for the heat for this time of year. It said, when I looked at the Weather Channel app, it said the record was set in 1977 for I think like right around 90 degrees, and we might break that over the next 4 days. The 4 days we're in town, we get a 15 to 20 degree heat spike, and then it goes away the day we leave. That's just how it works. But luckily, we're gonna try to film a whole bunch in the morning to avoid all that. But anyway, that's why I didn't want to take the chance with a group of 8 and now let's play through, because it is hot. I think with the heat index, it's right around 100 today. So with no shade or anything, that's interesting. But made it to our Airbnb. We're in houses, I think, every stop except for Wisconsin Dells. It's coming way later in the trip. So we'll give a little house tour real quick. So front door, this is the laundry room. The garage is connected to that. Y'all ain't gonna worry about that. I can't park my car and charge it in there though, which is really nice. So you come in, you got the master bedroom over here. The AC has been pumping and it feels so good. Still figuring out where the light switches are. That's not it. Hey, there we go. Big TV. Master bedroom stuff, like, just, it's more comfortable for us. I think I said this when we were doing the Florida road trip, if I didn't. But obviously we could stay in much smaller places. It's just the 2 of us. But actually having a house or something that's completely separate from everybody else, like a hotel or an apartment, condo, whatever, it's just more peaceful. It's more quiet. We sleep better. And it just, I feel like we make better videos because of it. So I'm spending the extra money that I probably shouldn't. I don't know. Just, it's more comfortable. I feel like it's worth it. So that's the reason why we're staying in places like this for every stop, just so y'all know. So bedroom, I'm assuming that's a closet over there. I haven't even opened it yet. Yep. I don't know. Decent size closet too. Bathroom in here. You do your things in there. You know how that works. Come around here. Living room also has a really big TV. We have an Alicia. We have the kitchen. All stuff up there. There's like a backyard and a hot tub and stuff outside. Probably not going to use that because it gets me 100 degrees every day. But it's there. Nice little setup. And then you got 2 extra bedrooms and the bathroom. 1 bedroom. Little bunk bed. Little bathroom action. And yeah, that's the setup. We're here today's Sunday. We're here through Thursday. And then from here, the next stop? It's not Wisconsin Dells. That's coming a little bit later. I'll probably end up saying at some point we're going. But we'll see how long I can hold out on saying which place we're going to next until we get there. But that's the setup. We're already unloaded for the most part. The car's in the garage for now. We do need to go to the grocery store, which conveniently there's a Meijer's like 2 miles from here, and the Tesla charger is at the Meijer's. So kind of like what we did for Culver's, we'll just go ahead and plug in, quickly run in, get what groceries we need, come back, be charged up. I can overnight charge the little bit that I need from the garage here, and we should be pretty good to go on the car charging stuff really until the day we leave. It's like 5 hours to get to our next stop. So we'll probably top off again then. But yeah, for now we're going to cool off, go do that, go get some dinner, don't know where yet, and definitely not going to film anything else tonight because tomorrow, because of how it's hot, it's going to be every day. We're going to have to get up. Our goal is to get up and probably be out by like 9:30 to hopefully be done by 1 or 2 o'clock for the day. Just because it's going to get so hot, and maybe film something after dinner. We'll see depending on how much we can get done. But that's the place. We'll see how the week goes and go from there. Yas. 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 All right, luckily, I think this will be the last time we have to charge until probably the day before we leave. If that. So, there we go. Again, it's funny every time. And conveniently, I guess Meijer's must have a deal with them because that's the second one today that's been in the parking lot of.
This whole time I thought you were talking to me.
Did you really? Also, yeah. We drove through a lot of bugs. A whole lot of bugs. I'll eventually clean that off, but probably not until the next stop because we're going to get plastered again. That's why I have it wrapped. Just going to leave a little bit of a yellow stain. But we'll get a few groceries and then should be good by the time we get back. Like I said before, I'm glad y'all reassured us with the Florida videos that y'all enjoyed just the daily whatever, nothing exciting, just here's the behind the scenes, you're chilling with us type videos, because this isn't going to be a channel like we're going to try to like actively find crazy stuff to do to make these videos. Oh my gosh, they're insane. Like, it's just the behind the scenes. And today it's driving for 5.5 hours, sweating our booties off in one video, and going to the grocery store. Welcome to real life. That's what this is. So I'm glad y'all like it. And also, these Meijers are huge. These are really big grocery stores. I don't know if we've ever been in one or not. I can't remember. How in the world would you... How? That's impressive. That's impressive. Yeah, I don't know if we've been to one of these before. I really can't remember, but they are massive. Like, look how far this goes. Good Lord.
It's the biggest carrot I've ever seen.
That, like, hold that up to your head, just so we can get a size reference. That is insane.
That's mad. That's money when thinking what it is.
Right? This is also one of the biggest grocery stores, supermarkets, whatever you want to call this, I have ever seen. Even their small shopping carts are big. That was easy. Also, I was just telling Alicia, I like how I just got the notification that the car was charged like 3 minutes ago. And usually the way it works is you have 5 minutes to get it back to the car after it's charged, or you might get hit with an idle fee, which is like $1 a minute if it's at least half full. I was like, oh, I was the only one here when I got here, so there's probably no one here. Look at this. We got here like 15 minutes ago. I was the only car here when we got here. Now there's, including me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 12. Literally one car over for me to hit idle fees. Darn it. Touche. Like I said, it's like $1 a minute, so not that bad. So maybe 1 minute if we don't get there in the next few. So that worked out. All right, y'all. That's the end of this one. My plan that I'm thinking right now is once I can actually figure out the time to get these videos started to get edited, I think I'm going to release one every single day. Or not, sorry. Film every single day, like I said, as its own video, and then release them every other day or every 3 days. I want to get kind of like a head start on the edits. That way I can get them rolling out and it's consistent. Don't have to miss any days. So I said today's May 19th. Most likely these aren't going to probably get released until when you're seeing this, probably like mid to late June, either near the end of the trip or once the trip's over. So before the 4th is my goal to get these rolling out. And then I think I'll do every other day probably for releases. That way y'all can get content for maybe 2 months, and then we already kind of be working on our next trip, and that might help us like maybe have something consistent, if not every 3 days, and then definitely can probably stay consistent. I'll figure it out. But that's the end of this one. We're tired. We got to be out. The goal is 9:30 tomorrow because we have to drive to the farthest place. And again, record heat. Want to beat that and be done by like 1 o'clock if we can. And then maybe film something in the evening after dinner when it cools off. So we're tired. We're going to end the day here, get settled in, and hit the road again tomorrow for some filming. So thank you all for watching. Get excited for these. And we'll see where this trip goes. Should be a lot of fun. Later.